Hi, this is a vlog about something that happened to me during the last couple of days. It is about me starting to, or I thought that I would like to read the Bible. And I thought that I would like to read the Bible, and therefore I wrote a mail. I wrote a mail to share with others in my group, in my team, where we share insights, news, and honestly share within a group. We share things that we talk about things, and so from in this mail I wrote that I would like to read the Bible, and I asked if anybody would like to participate with that. I wrote that I would like to read the Bible, and I asked if anybody would like to participate in this case study. So I sent this mail, they went, and from there I had a reply, and one of the first replies was from a person who was critical to me reading the Bible. He thought that it was not correct thing to do. It was not cool or good or anything kind of supportive with that. And his idea was to stop it, to not read the Bible. And from in that moment where he says that it should be a bad idea to read the Bible, I go totally into trigger and I go into reactions in my head. I trigger and I go into reactions. I go into reactions way back when I was 4 or 5 or 6 years old, and taking on huge amount of programming as of religious Christian upbringing. And that package of religious Christian childhood memories of upbringing I bring with me, and I think that how dare you tell me what to do and not tell me to read the Bible, etc., and so forth, and directing that programming anger into hate and reacting and triggering and going into reactions over this guy's honest opinion and what he thought would be right and what would be best for all, sort of. So from this reaction of reading his mail, I go totally into triggers, and I go into hate and anger, frustration, and so on, because of all this programming that I have carried with me for so many years. That I see all these old aunties and religious system and strictness and rules and conservative and so on and so forth with the Christian upbringing. And I bring all this to the table, and I and lash out and judge him. And within this reaction going off, I miss totally out on the other emails that I'm receiving. I miss out on the other mails that says that, sure, I would like to contribute to this project. There are more mails ticking in this thread, like down. There's like 4 or 5 or 6 other mails, other people writing me, telling me that what you're doing is cool. I would like to join you with reading the Bible. Let's do this. Let's make a case study out of this, and see how we could use it for the best of all. And so in this reaction and emotional outburst that I experience from being triggered, I totally ignore and forget all about those people that write to me in support. And that is the real bugger about being triggered and going into reactions. That you forget that there is support also here. There is solutions. There is rewards. There is things to help me out. There is things that to guide me the way, and there is purpose. There is all these things that we need in our lives to commit and to stay alive, really, to continue on with our living being and why we are here. So from that point of sending out a mail, then having a negative reply, sort of, and going into reaction from that, and I totally miss out on the other positive, supportive mails that kept ticking in, and So that's a perspective to not get buried within the emotional burden of a reaction, because if you do get buried under the avalanche of emotional reactions, you might miss out on all the fun, sort of, and that is not fun. I know that is not fun. So so check yourself before you wreck yourself, sort of. Be sure that you don't have any energies lying like cinder in the dark, glowing, pumping in the back of your head, going off like triggers, because that is what you want to avoid. Because if you have that, you're easily triggered, and you go into reactions, and you go into emotional burden, self-victimization, hatred, so on and so forth. So that is what I had to share today about a mail, and sending mails, and asking for insights and feedback. I'm continuing on with studying the Bible, and yeah, thanks for checking out my vlog. Have a really nice day.